I'm Johnny from Expert Boxing. Right now I'm going to teach you guys how to create angles using the pivot. So how to create offensive and defensive angles by using the pivot. There are four things that I think about when I use the pivot. The first one is angle. So everybody knows this. When you pivot, is it a big angle, small angle? Okay, big, really big. Alright, so using the angle sets you up in a different position. So for example, if I take this angle, it's different from taking this angle. My big tip is, regardless of what angle you take, try to keep your opponent in front of you. Right? So if you're here trying to do this, then that's not going to work. Now he's behind you. Okay, so whatever you do, keep him in front of you. So maybe small angle at first, and then when you're in close, when you're really in close, now you can do a big angle spin around him. Okay, everybody knows this. The second one I like to think about is distance. So it's not just, look at my feet, it's not just spinning, okay, whatever degrees, 30 degrees, but also, do I step farther? Because I like to step farther sometimes. Okay, so let's say I'm only going 10 degrees, here to here. But what I'm doing now is I'm stepping farther. Okay, this will do something. This will clear the hole and allow me to fire in. Alright, so the distance of the foot, the distance of the feet after the pivot. So you can pivot and come out to a wide stance. Or come out to a narrow stance. It's up to you. But think about the distance of your feet. The third thing is where you place your head. So let's say after the pivot, I could have my head more on the front foot for the hook, or I go more on the back foot for a shot from the backhand. Okay, so look at the difference right now between this pivot. I can be here, now my weight's more on the front foot, fire the hook, or I can be here, weight's more on the back foot, fire right across, up to you. Fourth and final thing is the body rotation. Where is the body rotated after the pivot? So for example here, I can have my body rotate this way, and then come back, fire a shot, or I can have it this way, and fire a jab, right? Boom. Or boom, hook. So where's the body rotated? Boom. Alright, now certain angles you don't really, from certain pivots, you don't have much option. So for example, I can't do this pivot and have my body rotated. That's kind of weird. If I do this pivot, my body kind of goes that way. Now, when it comes to throwing the punches with the pivot, I'll give you some different examples. You can punch with the pivot. So for example, if I pivot this way, I can throw boom, right hand, right? So jab, right hand, boom, hook. Or jab, right hand, okay? Or I can go here and backstep jab, backstep jab, throw right hand. If I go the other way, if I go this way, then it automatically has to be left hand, okay, jab, or hook. So that's all it is. Play around with the four different variables. You have angle, distance, head placement, front leg or back leg, and also body rotation. Is it rotated away, or is it rotated towards your opponent? Okay, rotate it right here, throw right hand. So mess around with that and see what angles you can create. So I'm Johnny from Expert Boxing. Check out my website, expertboxing.com, for more great boxing tips. Also subscribe to me on YouTube. Thanks for watching.